Hey, good afternoon. It's Tim. Excuse me. I just finished my lunch, have a little bit of time. I want to talk a little bit about online marketing. Now today I'm going to talk just a little differently. I decided to talk a little bit about digital marketing in a more general sense. General in that this is not affiliate marketing, although there are some affiliate components of it. Very specifically about a couple of my students who have contacted me to help with digital marketing plan for their brick and mortar businesses. It turns out both of these businesses are distilleries. Now, the fact that they contacted me about a week apart I found fascinating, but it's very competitive out there in the liquor business. And when you have a brick and mortar business of any kind, getting onto the internet in a successful way and marketing your products can make a huge difference in your level of success. So historically, you'd build a website, people would go to your website, they would either come to your store or order your products, and that was kind of it. But what we've learned, really in the last 6 or 7 years, is a classic website is pretty useless. And part of what we teach in the Online Business Builder Challenge is how to prepare and present a very focused business objective in something called a sales funnel. So again, in this particular case, both of these students own distilleries, and they both took a look at the 15-day the Business Builder Challenge. And the first one reached out to me and said he didn't know how he could apply it to his business. I understand, you talk about an online business builder challenge, online digital marketing. How does that work in an actual distillery? I laid out a basic plan for him. He was not particularly interested in participating in the plan. He didn't want to do the work. So I connected him with a friend of mine who is a funnel builder who has worked actually with him already. And they are going to set up a very significant digital marketing campaign for him based on the outline that we put together. And I am confident that they'll be able to do something very effectively. So the second one is actually a friend of mine. He owns a local distillery here. I've done some work with him in the past. I actually taught a cheesemaking class in his distillery, and he wanted to know if I could help him expand his business. So we sat down and we put together this plan, and in fact have been executing it now for several months. Now, though I won't share the actual dollar figures with you, I will discuss kind of the fundamentals of the plan and how we made this work for him. First of all, every business has a website. That's kind of it, right? You got to have a website to get to be a business. So they go pay a website builder, build a pretty website, show all the products they have, if they ship mail order, if it's only local, whatever. But the reality is, for most businesses, there's no compelling reason for a customer to buy from them. And so they try to compete on price, they try to compete on something, and in general, they fail. The classic website is not a sales tool. It's a catalog. It's a brochure. Certainly there are some places like Amazon that have huge businesses. They drive off of what we would consider a classic website. But let's face it, if you're in the liquor business, why would I go to your website and buy liquor when I can just drive down to the local grocery store or the ABC store and get whatever I want? And I can have it in 15 minutes. Why would I buy from your... And how to grow an online business, because he's able to ship anywhere within the state and actually within a couple of state ranges based on some agreements he has with other other operators in other states. So here we went. Fundamentally, we're going to start with Facebook ads. Facebook ads can be geographically targeted. So we're going to target people within a 10-mile radius of his brick and mortar store. And we're going to target them with specials and get the right age and sex and interests of his dream customer in the door. So the targeted Facebook ads will grow local business. So what do we say when we get the ad in front of these people? Sorry about that itchy nose today. So the ads need to appeal with emotion. Emotion is what people use to buy, and then logic is what they use to justify it. So we'll get the logic on the sales page, but the ads got to get there with an emotional appeal. And we've put together some pretty successful ads. We've actually grown his brick and mortar business pretty successfully. Now, the holidays were here, and there's always a heavy sales of alcohol during the holiday season. But in his case, he more than doubled his local sales compared to a year ago. And we don't think that was entirely due to the situation changing where people were able to actually go out. We do believe that it was based significantly on the ads. And we believe that because they brought in the coupon codes in the ads and it talked about, where did we find you? Well, we found you on Facebook. So targeted Facebook ads worked really well for driving local business. And that's nothing new. Any good marketing company can do that. So then we took a look at the rest of his business and how do we improve his overall business as well as the mail order portion of it. So we took a specific product. In this case, it was his Golden Sunset Rum. And it's an island drink. And so our ads reflected that. Now, men buy it for women. We put beautiful women in the ad. We appealed to that emotional effect that an ad can have, not the logical effect. You're not going to get that beautiful tropical woman because you bought a bottle of rum. But it was the emotion that appealed to it, and we got great response for the rum ad. Now, what happened is we gave them a lead magnet because we want their email address. So we gave away, again, ads, we gave away a free list of the 10 most popular rum drinks for women with instructions for how to make them at home. Why for women? Again, we're making that appeal to men with pretty women in the ads. Hey, if you want to attract pretty women, make these rum drinks. That was the messaging. And it worked really well. Sex sells. That's not news to anybody. Okay, so we captured their email address. We gave away the 10 free rum drinks brochure. And now what? Well, as we show them the thank you page where they're going to download the list, we put up a limited time offer. With one click, they could sign up to the Cocktail of the Month Club. The club has a membership value of $120 a year, but if they click this little checkbox right now, they'll be signed up for a free lifetime membership. The offer was limited to the first 1,000 people who signed up, which meant they will click that box. Doesn't cost them anything, and it's cool. So we signed up 1,000 people to the Cocktail of the Month Club. Actually, we signed up significantly more than that, but that's what happens with a limited time, limited offer. Sometimes you do sell more than you intended. Okay, that's great. So now we have their email, and they've signed up for the Cocktail of the Month Club. We take them on in the sales funnel to the actual sales page. Here we offer them a bottle of the Golden Sunset Rum for 30% off retail and free shipping, but only if they act now. Yes, this was truly a limited offer. If they clicked away, they would come back and not get offered the same thing again. Now, most of them said yes because they're there because they love rum. 30% off is cheaper than their favorite local liquor store. Now, 30% off is a lot. Now they enter their credit card information and shipping information. You hit the checkout button. Now we give them another opportunity, one click, to add a second bottle of rum, but at a smaller discounted price. Guess what? They take them both. And they take them both at a high percentage of the time because the two of them together are still cheaper than they could get rum at their local liquor store. So we've sold 2 bottles at a discount. We're right at this guy's margin. He's paying for shipping. And he's like, oh, how's this making me any money? Well, the whole idea behind this initial sales funnel is to break even, not to make money. Now, it sounds a little crazy, but here's where the process really starts to work. On the next page, after we have their credit card and their shipping information, and they've gotten the free rum drink list, and they've committed to their one or to drink either tequila or whiskey. Since my friend has a great age as part of the Cocktail of the Month Club, we want them as a long-term customer. So this initial acquisition, if it breaks even or a little bit, makes a little bit of money, that's okay. We're going to take them to a page of mixers for their list of rum drinks. Remember, we gave them that list of 10 free rum drinks, and they all take some kind of mixer. These are simple check boxes on the page next to the drink that they go with. We already have their shipping information. We already have their credit card. All they have to do is check the boxes, and it keeps them from having to go to the grocery store and buy the stuff that they're going to need to make those rum drinks for the list that we already gave them. If they take 10 items from the list, this pays for the shipping for the entire order, and many customers actually do just that. Now, is that all? Are we finished? We're not. The next thing we do is we take them to another page that offers them a cocktail kit of shakers, shot glasses, bottle spouts, filters, swizzle sticks, all the little things that make for a perfect cocktail and presentation, even those little umbrellas that nobody ever buys for their drinks, but we put them there anyway. Now, this kit is purpose-built for the list of 10 drinks in our lead magnet. And the good thing there is we're going to then offer them a full bartender's guide with 1,000 different recipes for alcoholic beverages. It's a one-click edition, $24.95 in a beautiful hardcover, and it is a bargain. Okay, so now we're finished with the sales funnel, and believe it or not, a good number of customers purchase 80% or more of what we've offered them. So now we've enrolled them in the Cocktail of the Month Club, and we're going to do all of this again next month, and the month after that, and the month after that, and the month after that, with very targeted campaigns that include a list of drinks, goes with a specific alcohol, the mixers you need for that, any special liquor items you need for that, and adding additional accessories as time goes on. And most of these accessories are affiliate items. So we simply pass on the order to the company that will manage the inventory, ship the product, and we earn a commission for those items. So we're not stocking anything other than our alcohol and the mixers, which we stock anyway. Everything else is being done on an affiliate marketing perspective. So we've signed them up for this cocktail. We get an order history of everything they prefer to drink. And of course, we do personalized emails to say, hey, it's been 90 days since you bought that golden rum. You got to be getting low by now. Here's another bottle at 20% off. Now, at that point, it's 20% off. They pay shipping, and yet we're making a profit on every bottle. So once we get past that initial sales funnel, the very, very first couple of pages, which is break even, everything else is profit. So what's happened? Well, in the course of this, we've been doing this for almost 7 months now. In the course of this guy's business has quadrupled online. His local business has doubled, and we still run these geographically targeted Facebook ads, which has driven local business into the shop. He is carefully expanding his focused sales path with a sales funnel. By the way, virtually everybody on this live, everybody out there on the planet has gone through a sales funnel without realizing they're through a sales funnel. Whenever they go and purchase a targeted sales item, you get to that sales page, you enter your credit card information, and they say, wait a minute, Get 2 of these, just pay shipping and handling. And, just pay that additional $5 fee or $7 fee or $9 fee or whatever it is. And these things really work. That's why they're out there. This process has been going on forever. We've just now made it part of digital marketing and created a series of kind of classic one-click upgrades that allow this to happen pretty seamlessly in the sales funnel process. So this is all part of the Business Builder Challenge. This is the 15-day challenge that you've heard me talk about many times, although most of the time I discuss it in the context. The core 4 is high-ticket affiliate marketing, digital products, e-learning, coaching and consulting, events, and masterminds. Now, if you take these strategies, you can extend them and apply them to a brick and mortar business. I made a video earlier about an Amish woman who does quilt, and she teaches quilting bees. And we turned her quilting business into an e-learning business. So she still does her monthly quilting bee 4 days in her home, but now she videos them and they become part of a package, a learning package that people can purchase and watch online. In addition, they can order patterns for the classic Amish quilts. And she has gone from teaching a simple online or simple in her home quilting course to a very successful online media course. And of course, she's absolutely thrilled. Now, she doesn't own a computer. She goes to the library to answer email, and she has a virtual assistant who does all of the busy work. She doesn't do her own filming. She brings somebody in to do the filming. So she's got a lot of overhead, but she's still taken her income where she would have 20 people come in and pay, $50 a piece for quilting lessons. And she has significantly expanded that through digital marketing. And that can happen to any business. So I wanted to share the story with you today about the 2 distilleries. The first guy is, he's doing fine. The partner that I connected him with, who's running his new business, his online business model, he's deviated a little bit from our initial plan, but they're doing okay. They've grown the business. He happens to be in the UK. The restrictions for shipping alcohol are a little bit different than they are in the US. The gentleman here that I partnered with, I've said this a couple of times before, I don't typically trade my time for money in this business. I'm looking for a longer return. And so in this particular case, I'm vested in his success because I'm getting a percentage of all of the web-based business that he does. I'm not taking a percentage on the growth locally in the store, even though we created the Facebook campaign together for the local ads. He's running those ads now himself, which is fine. I don't begrudge him that at all. We cut a deal, and the deal is great for both of us. So I will be doing more of that in the future. In fact, I'm working with an event coordinator now. We're going to take this guy's events from $2 million a year to $5 million a year if we execute the plan correctly. And then I will take a percentage of the increase there. And that's really, if you're going to take the skills here and turn them into a business, you need to get away from trading time for money. The trading time for money concept is really what employees do. So I'm going to put 100 hours in on this project, and you're going to pay me $75 an hour. Time for money. Well, there's only so much you can charge per hour, and there's only so many hours in the day. So when you're in the business of trading time for money, you've really put a ceiling on your earnings that's artificial. So the key, if you're going to take this skill set, the skill set that you can learn in the Business Builder Challenge, and you're going to apply it commercially to other businesses, is to come up with some form of profit sharing. If you can grow somebody's business by 50%, you should benefit from that. And you should benefit from that by more than just the 100 hours at $75 an hour you charged to get him into business. So what do? Well, we all need income. So you go ahead and do that 100 hours at a reduced rate. And in addition to that reduced rate for those 100 hours or 200 hours or 500 hours or whatever it is, then you get the extra piece of revenue share. So that's the long-term growth strategy. That's the strategy that will take your business to the next level. If you simply trade your time for money, then you will never have a fully successful business. You will always simply be an employee, even if you are an employee only for yourself. That's really it. That's all I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to kind of go into the alternative to the affiliate marketing business, which we talk about here most of the time, and how you can take the Business Builder Challenge training and leverage it into helping virtually any type of business. I know a couple of weeks ago we talked about how we did this for a personal trainer, and I'm really looking forward to sharing his further successes with you as he goes down the path that we set for him. He's already had immediate success, which is good, and we'll continue to move forward with that. Anyway, that's really all I've got for today. Thanks again for joining me. It's always a lot of fun, and as always, life is good.